Hey you guys, this is Hadassah Monique, aka the Stone Priestess. Today I'm going to be looking at a few Oracle decks which have come in the mail, and I'm looking at the Hidden Worlds deck and Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. Now you might notice a little bit of a difference with these decks is that these are actually fake or counterfeit decks. Let's get started. If you happen to be viewing this video off my blog or your Tumblr dash, don't forget to hit the follow button so that you are up to date and know your questions have been answered. So let's start with, why am I buying these fake Oracle and Tarot card decks? Well, for one, I wanted to see how they would measure up with the real ones. Two, I wanted to purchase decks that were in my budget. I am, however, in the process of getting refunds and sending these decks back, however. So far, I have received 2 refunds without needing to send any of the cards back. So, I may as well just be an auditor and confront these sellers who are wrongfully selling counterfeit decks.
Respect my authority!
Thinking I'm just going to end up being some sort of auditor. Just because I kind of find like this is sort of fun. And if I get free decks out of it, then I get free decks. Here is the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. I'm also going to post the original deck found on Amazon so you guys can see for yourself. Because I really don't have obviously I don't have the original deck. So I will be posting the link in the description down below. So make sure you take a look at that. So this is how you know you have purchased a fake or counterfeit deck. It comes in a flimsy box. Whereas normally Oracle decks come in a hard cardboard box with an actual booklet. The way that this was advertised was as a Oracle deck that came with a booklet, but it didn't. It came with a barcode that presented a booklet in a PDF form. And they were very clever about how to display the box, so you couldn't really tell if it had the opening that usually is on the sides here and here, where you would just open it and then you would have the deck and the book. But it's not like that. This is in a very cheap box that requires you to use the barcode to get the booklet. If you have the original deck, this will be interesting for you because you will see how much these compare. So this is what the backing looks like. It fits nice in my palm. I would say it's about 2 or 3 inches to 4 to 5 inches. The sturdiness of the card is the usual 6 or 7. Yeah, it's usually 6 by 7. I mean 6 or 7. The backing is a little bit distracting because if you get an upside down card, then it's gonna be obvious. But this isn't one of those decks that relies heavily on, reversal meanings and things like that. So here's what the first card looks like. And they have just words here. So you don't know what these cards mean unless you download the PDF and do it that way. And it's kind of time consuming because really nobody has time for that shit. I think what I'll end up doing is I will download the PDF and print it out and just make my own booklet. I do hope that the seller just gives me a refund and allows me to keep the deck, though, because I like this deck and I can see myself using this deck very often, actually, if I had the booklet. But like I said, I just may end up printing out the booklet and making one myself. Oops. Hmm. You know, for being cheap, this is not, it's not a bad construction. I feel, the more I feel these cards, the more I feel like these are a little bit more sturdier than I give them credit for. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going insane due to lack of sleep. All right, so that's it. That is the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. Okay, next is Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. Okay, this is what the box looks like. Just like the other one, it's very cheaply made. Has the barcode here. I would imagine that these decks are smaller in size in comparison to the actual, like, legit ones. Because when I did my research, I looked them up and they come in, in a bigger box. So this is what it looks like on the back. Now these actually show in vertical. This is interesting. I hope that I can keep this deck without having to send it back from asking for a refund. I'm just hoping that they don't make me send it back. This one's different. This one's in a horizontal. It's weird. The sturdiness is of the same 6.5 or 7. I like the artwork just as much as I like the artwork of the other one as well. It's just kind of unfortunate that there isn't a lot of information on these cards. So if I were to keep this deck, I will need to print out a whole PDF list of meanings and such and whatever. It's not like I have a lot to do. I don't do anything at all. I don't work. So it's not a big deal. I just want these people to get in trouble for selling counterfeit cards, if that makes any sense. So by reporting them for doing that on eBay, I hope that these sellers will think twice about selling stuff like this. And over time, it's going to become a hindrance to these people because I'm purchasing their decks and then I'm reporting them. But I guess it all depends on eBay. If they start noticing that I'm doing this, they might like tell me to stop doing it. Which is fair, you know, if they for some reason they notice that it looks like I'm purposely buying fake decks in order to um hurt these companies, hurt these companies, then it is what it is. I'm not going to get butthurt over that. I wonder why some of these are vertical and some of these are horizontal. I really like the pictures. Hmm, it's not focusing right. And the last one. All right, that is it. I have done and completed the unboxing and review of the Hidden Worlds Oracle deck and the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, both of which bought on eBay, and I would consider these to be fakes. And yes, I have reported them. Yes, I have started the refunding process on eBay. And I have a couple more decks also to go through. Thank you guys so much for watching. And once again, my name is Hadassah Monique, aka the Stone Priestess. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. If you happen to be viewing this video off my blog or your Tumblr dash, don't forget to hit the follow button so that you are up to date and know your questions have been answered.